You got a problem? That's great. You see, if you're feeling stuck in your problem and like there's no way forward, trust me, I've been there too. And that's the whole reason that this video and channel exists. I'm here to show you how to overcome your problems and love life more using the easiest way to find a solution to your problem: mind mapping. You dig? Now you may be thinking, John, I have a huge problem. Is a mind map really gonna help? But let me ask you, are you feeling stuck in a problem? They circle your mind and seem to consume your thoughts continuously, or that you can't get out of a situation? So many people feel limited by their current situation. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to mind map the problem in detail so that you can find a solution to your problem and all the problems you encounter in your future. You dig? Because when you realize the power of problem solving with mind mapping, you can take a closer and objective look at the problem without all the emotions tied to it. You see, you can focus on alternative perspectives that just weren't available to you before. And you can get clarity on your problems and reframe those problems into actionable solutions. You need to look at the problem from a different perspective. Right now, you may find yourself trying to fix a problem, but not actually getting to the root of the problem. Yeah, it may seem to arise in a different aspect of your life, or just never really get solved. And that's because when you try to solve problems with what you know or have previously experienced, you're still looking at the problem with the same lens. Just think of Alice in Wonderland. The queen wanted red roses, but when they were planted white, she commanded them to be painted red. Now, I'm not saying that this is the solution to changing your plant color, but is that a solution you would have came up with? The way we view the problem is dependent on how we see the problem and the solutions available. To see the problem differently, you need to map out all aspects of the problem and what is associated to it. That means the who, the what, the where, the why, and the how. To start your mind map, you want to put your problem at the center, then map out any people that are associated to the problem. Yeah, what the problem is, where the problem is occurring, why the problem is happening, and how the problem can be solved. When you map the problem out, gaining alternative perspectives becomes simple. If you find a new perspective, you will find new possibilities, you dig? It may already be clear to you what the solution to your problem is, but don't worry if it's not. If you mapped out your problem and still feel like you don't know what to do, then the next step is to identify the alternative perspectives. Once you've worked out who is involved in a problem, then think about the problem from their perspective. How do they think and feel about the problem? Have they offered an opinion, a perspective, or some kind of advice? You see, we often dismiss others' perspectives because they're not in alignment of our own. But how about you assume that they're right, that the advice and solution that they offered is the right solution for you? I'm just curious, what would it look like? When you look from other perspectives for a solution, instead of just focusing on the problem, you can sometimes see possibilities that were not available to you. Add these thoughts, opinions, advice, and alternative perspectives to your mind map. You need to think about the solution to solve the problem. Now, if you still feel limited by your current situation, then you may be focused on a problem rather than the solution, you dig? You don't solve the problem when you're focused on the problem. You need to move your focus to the solution. Instead of asking, why am I in this problem? You can ask yourself, how do I solve this problem? You dig? When you lay out your possible solutions and ignore reality for a moment, you may find solutions that you wrote off previously. It may be that your solution is one that requires multiple steps. Then you can work them backwards to work out your first step to solving the problem. You dig? When you map out the problem, you will find that clarity makes finding your solution easier. So if you haven't already, head over to mindmeister.com to make your mind map online. Oh, and use my discount code DIGGIT to get a 10% discount on any paid subscription. Or just grab a pen and paper and make your own mind map. Because mind mapping really is the easiest way to get unstuck from your problem and stop those repetitive thoughts that won't let up, and stop you feeling consumed by your problem and expand your thinking to find the right solution for you. Now, if you have enjoyed this mind mapping activity, you may also like my mind mapping for personal development books, starting with the I Am book, which helps you mind map who you are and how to get more health, wealth, success, and happiness in your life so that you can love your life more. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. The link is in the description below with a special deal for the viewers of this channel. And that's because that I want you to have the easiest solutions to your problems, the solutions that are right for you. I want you to see your problems through another lens and get clarity on how you can bring the life you love into reality. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Now, if you want to know more about how mind mapping can help you grow and develop yourself, check out this video.